What up, what up, what up? What is going on with everybody, man? What's up, what up? Y'all make sure y'all get it shared. Everybody that's tuning in, share. Just gonna be out here trimming these plants, while talk to you guys, try to talk about bringing more positivity to the community, while I get out here trimming these plants. So lately, there's been a lot of negativity going on in the community, bro. We've been seeing it a lot. We've been seeing it on the lives. We've been seeing it in the stack offs that people are taking things too personal. And at some point it has to change. So basically what we're talking about today is really we just gonna talk about giving shout outs to people who you respect in the community, giving shout outs to people who may have dogs that are dope, that's not getting the attention that they really expect to get. All of these things really matter when it comes to breeding these dogs, man, giving people the credit that they deserve. So, while everybody's taking the time to share it, I can't share right now because I do not have the other phone. And I am getting this work, man, with these beautiful plants. So I guess where we could start at, man, I guess, we could start with just tagging people. I'll start tagging people whose dogs, y'all go ahead and tag some dogs that's out there that y'all got a lot of respect for. Some of these camps that's out there that's doing their thing. Even if they do get credit, man. Like I said, people want to always say it's dick riding if you like a popular dog. And in my personal opinion, I don't really see how that's dick riding. If you like the dog, you like the dog. Don't get me wrong. You do have people out here that wiener ride, so I get it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but what I am saying is just because people have respect for a dog that's out there that's known, y'all gotta understand, man, them people put in work too. Them people had to take the same steps we took too. They pick up shit just like we do. So, just because it was their time and their dog actually is getting a lot of coverage by the community doesn't mean we shouldn't still give some of these people credit, So like I said, well, actually, I don't want to start with tagging the dogs, man. First of all, everybody that's out there doing lives and stuff like that, start tagging all the platforms, so the live platforms, the educational platforms, the platforms that people show support to others. Y'all tag them in the comments, man. At the same time, like I said, y'all get it shared out, but y'all tag them in the comments too. After you guys are done tagging those people, matter of fact, also put where you're from, put where your kennel name, your stud name, your female name, the dog that you promote, man. This is definitely a promotional live. And not only that, but I'm gonna make a post too, for you guys to go out and post your dogs on that post. So what I want you guys to do is hit 1 in the comments. You feel me? So you can get the link to the actual post, or just go to the Robert McCormick page and find the post and post your dog on that post, man. I'm gonna start trying to help a few people, not everybody. I'm definitely going to be watching who I help and why I help. If you're just one of those people I don't want to help, listen, man, it ain't nothing personal. It's more of a it's my choice thing because it's my time type deal. So it's nothing really against anybody, man. I know sometimes people tend to want to take things personal that I say, but y'all gotta realize, man, that ain't my thing. I'm not really tripping. I got too much good stuff going on to really be paying attention to all the negative stuff. So that's why I said I'm finna start watching the people lives that I jump on. You know, I'm really finna start being cautious about a lot of things that I decide to do now. You know, and that's because of trolls. But don't want to be involved with the trolling no more. Don't want to be involved with the negativity. Don't want to really be involved with none of that. So I'm mostly finna migrate to my own platform to start doing my own thing over here. But when I make posts where you can promote your dogs, man. And then not only that, but people gotta have some social media etiquette, man. If y'all see me making a post where I'm promoting my dogs, do not jump on and post your dogs. You feel me? I mean, that's like Facebook disrespect. You know, that's how I would put it. That's like Facebook disrespect, bro. To jump on somebody else's post that's promoting their dog, and you turning around trying to outshine them on their post with yours. You know, y'all got to give people some space. You know, I hear a lot of people say shit like, oh yeah, but if you post it, then, you know, if you don't want me on your page, then just block me. Why not just have a little bit of respect? You know, matter of fact, while y'all on here, I've been seeing a lot of posts too where a lot of people have been looking for photographers, man. Photographers, a lot of people are new in the game. They don't know a lot of people. So a lot of people need photographers, man. So while we on here, why don't y'all go ahead and tag y'all best photographer. Tag who y'all think is a great photographer. Tag who y'all believe can get the job done, does good business, and actually has respect for the craft, man. It's not easy being a photographer. It's definitely not easy, man. Don't get me wrong, everybody has their own styles. Everybody has what they like. But trust me, as a professional photographer, man, that shit ain't easy, bro. It is not easy at all. You know, especially with people having so many different looks. You know. Yeah, especially with people having so many different looks, man. This shit is just, it is what it is. But y'all go ahead and tag y'all favorite photographers. You know, for the people that's jumping on, man, y'all go ahead and share. Get some shares, share it out. Y'all see I'm over here trimming. Y'all share it out. But definitely tag y'all favorite photographers, bro. We finna start getting people some recognition, man. We finna start getting people some recognition out there, man. And not only that, but just to prove, while everybody's tagging their photographers, I'm gonna give y'all a second to do that. For the people that's just jumping on, man, everybody just already, basically we just ran through people putting their camp names and their dogs that they're promoting. And we actually gonna do that again when more people get on here. But y'all tag y'all favorite photographers, man. Video. That's another important thing, man. Video is definitely another important thing when it comes to this industry that we're in. You know, video can make and break your dog. Pictures can make and break your dog. But we need pictures out here too. So I know y'all may have tagged this same person and tagging photographers too. But who y'all think shooting the best videos out there, bro? Y'all drop their names in the comments. Yeah, drop their names in the comments. You know, like I said, we got to start showing love to a lot of the people that's out here that's deserve it. Now, while y'all doing that, don't start dropping the names in the comments yet, but while y'all doing that, the next thing we're actually gonna do is we finna tag some underrated people, some people that got some dope ass dogs that y'all feel really should be getting some exposure. You feel me? That y'all feel really got for real, not just because they your homie, you know, not because of nothing like that. I'm talking about genuinely, they been putting in the work, they not getting no credit, ain't nobody showing them no love. I'm saying, drop their names now. You feel me? Tag them and drop their dog names. You know, so for the people that don't know who they are, they can actually go back and go to the search menu on Facebook and drop that. You feel me? Like I said, this is for strictly promo for everybody that deserve it. This is strictly promo for everybody that deserve it. You know, we got to start showing more love to the community, man. Can't always keep bouncing back with the negative stuff. Don't get me wrong. I've had my times where I have played a part in some of the negative energy that goes around in the community. I mean, we all have, you know, and regardless of whatever the reasons may be, you know, we got to really start appreciating the community that we in, you know, whether it's exotics, American Bully, English Bulldog, Frenchies, whatever the case may be, man. We need to really start appreciating what we do, you know. A lot of people engage in a lot of this stuff strictly for views. Strictly for views. Because like people say, negative shit brings people. It's entertaining. It's funny. But at the end of the day, you have people out here really busting their ass, working real hard to try to accomplish some stuff in this community, man. And a lot of stuff that I see is like when we be doing the stack offs. People come on and show their dogs, and then you got 20, 30 people in the comments talking about this person's dog, but they won't jump on and show shit to say they life. You know, and to me, that's bullshit. You know, how can you really speak on the next man and what the next man is doing when he's jumping on lives, trying to show his dogs, trying to get the attention that he believes that his dog actually requires. You know, he's out here trying. You know, and that's one thing I'm starting to see too. Like, while we think it's funny, man, some of this shit really don't be funny. You know, you really got people out here trying to put in that work, and you got people doing nothing but laughing at them, man, and then turn around and say, that's my guy. No, that's not your guy, bruh. You really just shitted on this man's whole program. And at the same time, you got people that are actually your guy, and they got shitty ass dogs, and you don't shit on their program at all. You don't do that to people you fuck with. You know, there at no point, even with being honest, there's a way to be honest without tearing somebody down. You know, and apparently that's something that either we don't know or we don't give a fuck about in this community, bruh. It seems like the thing for everybody is, I gotta tear somebody down so I can come up. And in actual reality, it ain't that person's fault that you not getting the attention that you getting. Like I said, people that's dropping comments about who's the best photographer, who's the best videographer, who has the best stud, who's up and coming. If your name didn't get dropped, you feel me? Sometimes that just means you gotta work harder. Because everybody on here may not know you, and everybody ain't no hater because they don't know you. Sometimes people just don't like what you have. Yeah, that's straight up. Sometimes people just don't like what you have. You know, people keep asking me to start showing dogs on the platform. I'm not sure. It's like I want to, man, but it'd be so much undercover hate, man. It's like, you know, I just don't want to start bringing a negativity to the platform when that's why I walked away from the KTK Elite Bullies page. The page is still up, but, you know, I walked away from it just because it came with a lot of negative stuff on that page, man, to be honest with y'all. It did. There was a lot of negative stuff going on that page when it started. You know, and it was partially my fault, partially came to some haters. You know, or people that just don't want to see you make it. And that's the crazy part. You know, that's one of the crazy parts too. That people you don't even know don't want to see you make it. And there's nothing wrong with that if you don't want to see somebody make it. You know, that's just who you are. But to turn around and start discrediting that person that's never said anything to you is part of the problem in the community we have. You feel me? A lot of people say it's not a community, but it is a community. It's a group of people that all are doing the same thing. We're breeding dogs. It's a group of people that are all breeding dogs. So it is a community. It just happens to be a messed up one. Hey, if you guys just jumped on, bruh, y'all make sure y'all share. Get it out there. But this live is about positivity. This is about trying to bring people together instead of knocking people down. We see things in dogs, granted, that are messed up. I get it. Some of the stuff is so messed up on that it should be spoke about. You know, it should be brought up. But if you genuinely care about the breed, I think maybe you should hit the person in their inbox. You know, I think you contact that person personally. And you let that person know personally, hey, even if the dog is nice, hey, bro, that picture, man, you might want to pull that picture down. You know, that picture is showing this in the dog, it's showing that in the dog. You know, it just doesn't show your dog at its true light. You know, but in order for us as a community, as a group, whatever you want to call it, there's no way things are going to get better for this breed of dog or look of dog or whatever you guys want to call it. There's no way it's going to get better by constantly shooting people down. I'm in no way perfect. I'm in no way perfect at all. But I don't come after people. You feel me? I don't just start hand-hunting people because I feel they're doing good. You have a lot of people out here who are really talking about people just because they are not where that person is. And to me, that's also not that person's fault. More than likely, that person probably doesn't even know who you are. Also, not that person's fault if he doesn't know who you are. If people don't know you, that don't mean hate. That means put in work. You know, that means start going harder in your program. That means start posting. Start jumping on lives. Start putting together content. Take better pictures. Post some pictures, stories, reels. You feel me? Regular Facebook posts. Start doing something more than what you're doing. Because when y'all talk about the bigger breeders, bro, let's just be honest here. Them dudes put in work too. Them dudes were posting on the message boards. Them dudes was hitting shows. Them dudes wasn't always getting that attention. They just eventually produced a dog that required that attention. Because there's nothing you can say about it. I mean, especially when people turn around and they say, no dog is perfect. You know, I agree with that. No dog is perfect. But with that being said, why do we shoot down the top dogs that are not perfect? You know, if somebody says they like your dog, how come that person isn't dick riding in? You know, and I'm really almost starting to believe that in this community, dick riding may be subjective. You know, that's what it's kind of starting to seem like. It's kind of starting to seem like dick riding is more subjective than anything. You know, because it's okay for somebody to say they like your dog, but it's not okay for somebody to say they like a top dog or a top stud. You know, or people say, oh, people only breed into that dog because they like the person. What's wrong with that? To be honest with you, let's just be honest. If that dude put himself out there to be a likable guy, what's the problem with people breeding to his dogs because they like them? To be honest with you, I don't get it. I truly don't. You know, if somebody want to be a little clear about it, y'all post in the comments. Why do you think it is? What do you think the hate is built on in this community? You know, I think before we can fix something, that's another thing too. I think before we can fix something, we have to know why it exists to begin with. You know, in order for us to fix it, we have to know why it exists. And nobody wants to consider themselves a hater, so nobody actually will. And they don't actually see it. So y'all drop in the comments, why do you guys think the hate exists in this community? And I'm going to go back and look at the comments later, and I'm going to respond to everybody, but I just want to know why you guys think it exists. I mean, maybe it's just social media, so everybody's comfortable. Nobody's scared that they're going to get beat up or anything like that. But for the most part, you know, doesn't really matter if you're scared or not. For the most part, doesn't really matter if you're scared. I feel you show your true colors, and I think that's more important than anything. You know, the shit people do, it don't matter why you do it. You know, I believe you truly show your true colors when you are shitting on somebody for no reason. You know, talking shit about somebody for no reason. Maybe because, for the most part, what I see is, you know, well, let's just speak for me. For me, some of the issues I've had, literally, somebody will ask me, hey, what you think of my dog? And I give them my honest opinion. You know, that's why now I don't really give people my opinion about, I don't give people my opinion anymore about what I feel about their dogs. Because I don't think people want to hear the truth. You know, I don't think people really want to hear, hey, bro, that dog needs some work. Or, hey, bro, you need to breed to this. Or, hey, bro, that dog don't got no bone. You know? I see a lot of this stuff going on in this community, bruh. And it really gets irritating. You know, it does. I mean, I think we need to start changing the way some of these lives happen. You know? I think when we start seeing the lives going sideways with a lot of the negativity, instead of sitting back, not saying anything and basically saying, well, hey, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Let's be honest, bro. We're the one hosting the lives. You know? We're the ones that are bringing the viewers. You know, so if some negative stuff is happening on your platform, and you got to look at that like that's your house, bruh. Your platform is your house. You feel me? So if people are coming to your house talking shit to your guests, then man, that is your fault. You know, it truly is. Who else can you blame? You know, don't get me, and like I said, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying haven't been a part of some of the drama. You know, but at what point do you see the drama really affecting the community to a point where you're like, okay, I get it. You know, I gotta stop doing this, or I gotta start saying something. Nobody wants to be the fucking bad guy. You know, at all. Nobody wants to be the bad guy, but you also gotta understand that it is your platform. It is your page. So whether you want to be a part of it or not, while bringing people on, you are a part of the problem if you're not saying anything when it's happening. You alone are directly responsible. Yes, I get it. You can't control what other people say. You can't control what other people do. But let's be honest, man. A lot of y'all dudes like that shit. A lot of you guys like it because it brings the views. A lot of you guys like that shit because, I mean, actually, you could be bored. Like I said, that's a lot of reasons I used to participate in some of the drama. I was just fucking bored. You feel me? Fuck it. Y'all want to talk shit? Let's do it. We used to have a late night live. Like, we would have our educational live, and right after that, turn around and spark a live talking hella shit. Not realizing we just degraded everything that we just did. You feel me? And for some strange reason, nobody looks at it that way. Nobody looks at it as being degrading to what they're doing, because I guess that's what's considered real. Jumping online, shitting on people, talking shit about people's dog is what's considered real. You know, people, man, I'm not finna change just because I'm on live. That ain't really changing. You don't go around talking shit about people all day in your regular life. Most of us don't. Yeah, a lot of us have sense of humor. We all talk shit. We all have fun. We all play games. I get it. But let's just be honest here, bruh. While we're doing this, we're actually shitting on people's businesses. You know, we're shitting on people's hard-earned money. We're shitting on people's platforms. All to have viewership. Yeah, all to have viewership. Because people want to be funny. Let's be honest here. Most of these people ain't even selling dogs. Yeah, to be honest with you, most of these people aren't even selling dogs. You know, and then talk about other people's dogs. You know, another thing that I've been seeing, you know, I hear it a lot. Oh, they selling dogs for hella cheap. Now let's just be honest here. How many dogs have we seen out here that people have spent a gang of money on that look like total shit? Yeah, let's just be honest. How many dogs have we seen people buy that just look like total shit? I mean total shit. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 on a dog. Motherfucking teeth hanging out. Dog can't walk. Dog can't run. Dog can't do nothing. When did price make what you have valuable? And y'all see it. Everybody see it. We see it all the time. You hear me? We see it all the time, man. Oh, I spent 30,000 on my dog. Bruh, does that 30,000 really fucking matter when a dog looks like shit? Does that 30,000 really matter when that dog can't walk? You know, like I said, we all see it. But the most important part about it is, should I go make a post looking for attention to say something about it? Or should I just mind my own motherfucking business? You know? And that I'm just being honest about. But yeah, hey, y'all make sure y'all share. Let's get it shared out. Share, share, share. I need that. Oh yeah, starting to come along pretty good. And I cleaned up. Since my back been hurt, I ain't really been able to get out here and keep my plants clean. So trying to knock it down now. Cutting off all the stuff that ain't gonna make it to the top. Push the energy up to where it needs to be. Yep. So that's what I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm finna put up a promotional post for everybody to go post their dog. So for those who are just jumping in, man, y'all can hit one in the comments so you can get the link to the post, or you could just go directly to the page. And then you'll see the post. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Also thinking about getting back into promotional posts for people. Not quite sure. Like I said, thinking about it. I'm gonna start here and see. I'm gonna start back building websites, applications for people if they need it, depending on who you are. I ain't even gonna lie. If you've ever talked shit about me, don't ask. I don't forget, but doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna talk shit, but I definitely don't forget. Yeah, but at some point, people are gonna have to start turning around looking at where we are as a community and start saying, do I contribute to this bullshit? And if I do, how do I stop it? Or what's more important? Because like I said, bro, I've been on that end where I was contributing to the bullshit. And it took me to realize I was the only one losing sales and everything else because of it. Everybody don't want to be a part of that drama every fucking day. I'll tell you that much. I know that for sure. People don't even want to buy dogs from certain people that are a part of that drama. And it's not because of them specifically. People just don't want their names attached to the bullshit. You know, people sometimes just don't want that energy around, to be honest with you. I mean, for the most part, that's really what it be. For the most part, people just don't want to be a part of that negative energy. You know, but how do you stay away from it when people are telling all the new people, hey, man, you got to jump on lives and start showing your dogs. But then when they jumping on lives showing their dogs, people are shitting on them. And then people are expecting them to not say anything to other people when they shitting on them. You know, people pull people out of character. And a lot of times people do this shit on purpose. You know, a lot of times people pull you out of character on purpose just so they can say, look, I told you this dude wasn't as positive as you say. Like I said, I tuned into a live, and this is no offense against Avalon, but Avalon was like, hey, look, Rob character isn't that consistent. But it's like, what do you expect when you constantly have a person that continuously bothers you, talks shit? You know, granted, you don't always have to respond, but you don't have to point the finger either at the one person that's being shitted on. Hey, what is wrong with you? But yeah, you don't always have to point the finger at the one person. Sometimes it's just best to tell people, shit, mind their own business. You know, do your own thing. If you don't like the dude, why are you hanging around? Why are you on his lives? You know, you got people out here really trying to build names off trolling. This shit is about showing some love, man, showing some respect. At some point, people gonna get tired, and then the biggest part about it is when you start to look at it, the biggest problem is most of the people that's trolling, when you go look at their page, they not getting no likes, they not getting no comments. The same people that's laughing with you while you're on somebody else's page trying to get attention, those same people aren't even going to your page to look at your dogs. These same people, when people are talking about who got nice dogs, these same people are not even mentioning you. What do you say then? What are you gaining then? I mean, I watch people troll for attention. I've watched people troll for attention for years, bro. For years. And those people that have been trolling for years for attention still, to this day, get no love on their pages. You know, they say they're selling dogs for a lot of money, but, you know, that's subjective. That's something we don't know. You know, it is what it is. They may be, they may not be. You know, but I feel if you troll, you're technically trolling for attention. You know, but you go to that troll's page, look at their likes, look at their comments, Look at their engagement. You know, then people say, well, hey, likes don't equate to money. Tell me somebody that's dropping thousands of likes and thousands of comments on their posts that's not making no money. You know, people who are building pages and getting likes are charging for promotion. Hey, quiet. You know, so they're making money in some aspect. I don't see what the purpose is of trolling. Like I said, this shit could be funny sometimes, but when you trolling a motherfucker who dogs are better than yours, his page is more successful than yours, his life is more successful than yours. I mean, what the hell are you really doing? And in my opinion, you're wasting your time. Yeah, in my opinion, that's all you're doing is wasting your time. You know, because if you're trolling, I get it. If you're trolling and people are coming back to your page, people are liking your shit, people are liking your dogs. Oh, this is my mic. That's all this is. This is my mic that's stuck to. Trying out this new DJI mic too. But if you are getting some true recognition, you feel me? Going to your page, because it's funny when people turn around and they say things like, everybody know who I am, and then you go to their page and they're not dropping no likes or no comments. You know, and even though likes and comments, how people say it is not important, it does hold some type of value. It's letting you know that your page is reaching people. It's letting you know that your fan base either likes what you're doing or they don't. You know, like you jump on other people's lives to troll, but yet still you do your own, and some of these same people that support you are not even on your stuff. You know, so at what point do people say, hey, maybe I have to stop trolling because this isn't working for me? You know, at what point do people get to a point when they're like, shit, let me come up with some strategies to how I can build my own page instead of always participating in somebody else's. You know, that's what I said, bro. For the people that's on here now, y'all show some love to some of the motherfuckers y'all support, man. Drop y'all favorite stud in the comments. Yeah, drop your favorite photographers. Drop your favorite videographers. For the people that jumping on, y'all make sure y'all share. Share. You know, like I do the lives to give out information. Positive information to people. That's why I do the lives. The lives aren't about the numbers. The lives are about reaching people and giving out information. That's what these lives are for. It's not about the numbers. What is about the numbers for me is when I make a post of one of my dogs that I want to be seen. You know, that's about the numbers. These lives are to educate the people and entertain while educating to the people who want to learn some shit. You know, and sometimes the positive lives aren't for everybody. Sometimes the educational lives are not for everybody. You know, this usually, you know, are for the people who want to learn or get into the game. You know, that's what these are for. If you already have a mentor, great. You know, if you have I think that's something we're missing a lot of too, mentors. You know, and a mentor truly just wants to see you win. What I'm starting to see from a lot of what we call mentors now are people who just want you to buy their dogs. You know, starting to see a lot more of that now than anything. And we got to get back to people truly mentoring, you know, truly trying to see people win, truly trying to teach people how to breed these dogs. We're missing that type of mentorship now. Come on, give me some runoff. We're missing people in this community that just genuinely wants to see people win, bruh. And I'm sorry, if you don't want to see somebody else win, how can you not consider yourself a hater? Yeah, how can you not? There's enough money and everything out here for everybody. There's enough likes and comments out here for everybody. If you're not getting any of that love and respect and people recognizing what you're doing, can't blame it on the next person, man. You know, you have to figure out what it is you do wrong, you know, that makes people not want to engage with your posts. You know, like I said, a lot of it has to do with Facebook and what they allow your fan base to see and not see. A lot of it does have to do with that, to be honest with you. But for the most part, if these people genuinely support you, like I said, I genuinely support Three Amigos. So if I haven't seen a post from him, I'm gonna go to his page and look, see what's going on. Maybe I'm just not seeing the post. You know, it could be all of that. But when you genuinely support people, you go looking for them when you don't see nothing from them. You know, you go looking for them, trying to figure out, all right, what the hell's going on? I ain't seen no post from this dude or nothing. Let me go check his page. Like, I see people going through their friends list, deleting people all the time because they're not engaging. I get it if you're not engaging, but did you ever think that maybe this person just didn't see your post? Everybody is not a fucking hater. You know, sometimes people just don't see the shit. And sometimes that's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. The person just didn't see your shit. But yet people get in their feelings about that. Ah, bro, you don't even engage with me, so I'm not engaging with you. I agree with that. If I know you seeing my shit and you still not engaging with my post, you feel me? Yeah, I'm just not gonna engage with you. I ain't gonna be beefing with you. I ain't gonna be running around talking shit about you because of it. You know? It just is what it is. You can't change people. Or what it is people choose to do with their time while they're participating in social media. You can't change that. You know? So I do understand that part of it. I do. I truly do. But this isn't worth beefing with some shit. But this isn't worth beefing with someone over. You feel me? At the end of the day, these are still dogs, bro. These are still dogs. And we are getting to a point in this community. I know everybody see it, but we are getting to a point in this community where it's starting to seem like eventually somebody's going to lose their life. You know, everybody see it, so don't act like I'm just making this shit up or wishing bad on the community. This is just a fact. Yeah, this is just a true to life fact that this community is getting to a point where somebody is eventually gonna lose their life. Too much shit talking online. A lot of shit going on. Everybody feeling like everybody's a bitch. There's a lot of unnecessary shit going on in the community. And the problem is this a simple fucking fix? Simple fix. Let's just stop doing it. Like I said, I see a lot of posts that go up, people saying, hey, bro, I'm looking for a stud. And you post your dog, I get it. But what's the problem with being on that same post, posting somebody else's dog that you say you support, that you say you fuck with, that you say that's your brother? You feel me? What's the problem with jumping? What's the problem with posting his dog too on the post? It's a lot of fake shit that goes on in this community. A whole hell of a fucking lot of it. You know, and at some point, it's going to have to change. Definitely gonna have to change at some point. Hopefully, it doesn't cost somebody their life before that change actually comes. But trust me, if we don't start trying to create that change, it's gonna come at the expense of somebody else. It definitely is. And then at that point, you know, motherfuckers is online trying to show off for people that they don't even know. You know, when you die, give it a year, these people ain't even gonna remember your name. These are the people that we're showing off for online. Somebody that's not even gonna remember your name when you die. And then everybody's a gangster because everybody has a gun. Man, fuck all that. We in the dog community. Guns don't fucking matter here. Bring a dog. You feel me? We are in the dog community. You want to beef? Bring a dog. You want to talk shit? Jump online. Let's stack this shit off. Meet me at a show. Let's stack this shit off. You feel me? What happened to that? Yeah, what happened to that kind of beef? That's what I want to know. Yeah, where the beef at from the niggas that want us to stack dogs? Looking good, looking good. Oh, it's blocking you. Damn it, where were you at? Right there. There you go. There we go. I'm supposed to get rid of you. Let's put it right there. Get rid of you. Don't need you. You can go too. And you. Now they looking good, man. They getting ready to come in the house. Almost time to flower, so gotta bring them in soon. Make sure we get that color coming out these joints. But yeah, man, as a whole, as a community, bro, we just gotta start doing better. I mean, everybody's human. Ain't nobody perfect. But we do have to start doing better. You know, and that is a fact. If we don't, I mean, good luck to the community if we don't, man. You know, I'm not saying we gotta go trying to change people and change everybody. I ain't by far. I'm not saying nothing like that. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing like that, but what I am saying is, if we ourselves try to stop with the drama and nonsense, us ourselves, if we just stop, you stop, if I stop, us doing it for ourselves start to build numbers and an aspect of positivity. And with that, I truly believe things could start to change. You know, calling somebody out on a post about a fucked up dog, tagging a minute, man, that ain't finna change nothing. That ain't finna fix nothing. That ain't finna do nothing. People been doing it for years, bro. People think, oh, if I speak on it, you know, I'm speaking on it because I'm helping the community, bro. People been speaking on people creating shitty ass dogs for years, bro. It ain't changed nothing. You see where we still going. Ain't changed one thing. But for some strange reason, people feel if we keep doing it, it'll eventually work. That's the crazy part. People think if we keep doing the same thing, that it will eventually work. Man, that shit is not gonna work. It's not gonna help nobody. It ain't gonna fix nothing. It ain't gonna change nobody's mind, especially when they chasing the bag, which is nothing wrong with it. But what makes you think your post is gonna change something? Especially when you are bringing drama when you make the post. You know, you're not hitting that dude up saying, hey, bro, look, check this out. That dog is this, or that dog is that. You're hopping online, seeking attention off of somebody making a post of a fucked up dog. On top of, why do you feel so obligated to be the one to do it? If your post ain't reaching nobody, What makes you think the post you just made about somebody's raggedy dog is gonna reach enough people for it to even fucking matter? You know, to me, I just look at shit a little differently, man. You know, and it is what it is. I ain't saying I'm always right. I ain't saying I always got the answer. But I think I've been around long enough and smart enough to be able to see when some shit just ain't working. You know, for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. I think I've been around long enough to be able to see, like, okay, this ain't getting it. It's time to try something new. And at some point, a lot of people are going to have to start to understand that maybe it's just time to try something new. You know, shit, there's been things that I've tried that just didn't fucking work. I'm not finna keep. I know for me personally, I'm not gonna keep doing the same shit if it ain't working. You know, I know for sure personally I'm not doing it. You know, I can't speak for everybody, and I ain't saying I'm better than motherfuckers, but that's just obvious. If it's not working, try something new. Don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to know that. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that. You know, maybe people just, I don't know, maybe people just like to do shit. You know, maybe they have no end goal in the things that they're doing, you know. That could be it too. You know, if it is, okay, I get it. Do your thing. You know, I truly do. If you have no end goal, you just trying some shit, I mean, shit, it may work for you, it may not. Who knows? You know, but if you're doing stuff with no end goal, I mean, let's just be honest here. What's the point to begin with? Like I said, I don't know everything, but I also ain't fucking stupid. Yeah, I also ain't that guy either. Do you need to come down? Yeah, you could probably come down too. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might start doing lives every morning. Come out trimming my plants. Matter of fact, I'm gotta do the dogs too. But that's enough for those plants. Trimmed you up good, so you're good. Feeling like yeah, tie you down, fuck it. But it truly be like that, man. It does. Truly be like that. Tie this little plant down. And for the most part, the shit that we do all got consequences, good and bad. Yep, good and bad all come with consequences. That's why I said if you don't have no end goal for the shit you're doing, you can't be prepared for the shit that could happen. No way you could be. Man, I'm gonna need a trellis net for sure, for sure. I'm stretching the shit out of this plant. This is my favorite one right here. If y'all ain't noticed. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. A lot of nice strains, a lot of good plants, but this is my baby right here. Yep. So, hey, salute to everybody for tuning in. Good looking out, man. Y'all make sure y'all take a look at that promotional post on the page, and we're gonna get it going.